Lovely to see you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi there. Can I ask, first of all, Phil, maybe, can I just ask you, how did this whole journey start for you?
It started nearly 11, 12 years ago. Just me and Chris decided that we wanted to start a family. I'm one of 4 boys, and Chris has got a sister. So we looked into adoption. I went to an information evening and got that information and started the process, really. We kind of were looking at initially to have a little boy, and then we ended up with Nathaniel.
And Chris, when I was reading your story, I got so emotional just talking about how you found Nathaniel. You saw on paper, but when you met Nathaniel, it was a completely different story compared to what you were seeing on paper. You saw a child, essentially, and that's how you just completely changed the type of child you were looking for once you met him.
Yeah, I mean, a child on paper is completely different to a child that you meet. And people are concerned about taking children with disabilities and they don't know if they're going to cope with them or not. You've just got to be able to see past the disability. They're not disabilities, they're superpowers. These 3 boys are superheroes. To conquer what they've come through, they are not disabilities. These are superpowers and superheroes.
So, Nathaniel, I just was wondering, you were the first one in, if I could put it like that. What did it feel like when you knew you were going to get some younger brothers as well?
It feels like I was happy, and eventually I want my 2 little brothers.
Oh, that's Oliver giving you a cuddle. Oh, Oliver, how do you feel being with your brothers?
They make him happy, he just said.
I think that says it all. Phil, you have right there a loving family. How did the brothers come along?
We knew that Nathaniel really wanted to have a sibling. So we had a conversation with them a couple of years back and said, do you want to have a sibling that comes to live with you? So then we decided together that we were going to go and have another little boy or little girl. And during the process, we found Charlie and then realised he actually had a sibling as well that he was living with. We decided quite quickly is there a possibility of both of them coming in? I know both of them coming to live with us. And it was from there, really, that we inquired and found out they were being split up, unfortunately, because Oliver's got complex learning needs, he's got autism, he's got development delay. And we said, well, we've done it with Nathaniel, maybe we can put some of those skills that we've learned through Nathaniel and apply it to helping Oliver as well, develop and grow. And we made the inquiries with the social workers and they said, we'll explore it with you. So Charlie came second and Oliver came third, and he came to live with us a couple of months after Charlie on a foster stock basis.
Well, it's a very inspirational story. I mean, there must have been times when you wondered what you were taking on, or it would have just seemed so much easier not to go down the route you've gone down, but it's clearly been so rewarding.
Couldn't imagine life without the 3 of them. There's no way we could left him behind just because he had additional needs. There's just no way we could split them up. It just wasn't happening. And the support that you get, they wouldn't place the child with you if it wasn't the right decision for them and the right decision for the child. You get the support all the way through the adoption, you get the support after the adoption, so you get post-adoption support from the minute they're with you until, well, you get it forever. So the support is just unrivaled. There is nothing to stop you going ahead and just finding out.
And Charlie, how amazing is it being in your family? Charlie? Hello, Charlie. Hello, you're on the telly. Talking to Claire. How does it feel being in your family?
I think it's a bit kind and I like it.
I love that. So, Phil, you have, as I said, an amazing family right there.
My 2 brothers.
What's the advice?
They're so kind together.
Thanks, Charlie. What's the advice for anybody out there looking to adopt, but, looking to adopt, maybe something that a child that they weren't initially thinking of adopting, if that makes sense?
I think for us, it is literally looking beyond the paperwork that's out there or the picture for us, what changed it for us was getting that opportunity to meet these kids. You know, that hardest to place children. Within a family, we got to go to an activity day. It's where the hardest to place children go and have like a big party. We saw beyond what was on paper with his disabilities, and that's what I would say is definitely look beyond that kind of paperwork. Just explore whether it's something that you could consider and potentially take on. It's not easy, but it's a different kind of hard work in a lot of ways.
It's very, very rewarding hard work. It's not all love and happiness. There are days when you end up with Weetabix on the ceiling, but it's still rewarding, you know.
Chris, it does look like it is incredibly rewarding. Chris, Phil, it's incredible what you're doing. And Nathaniel, Oliver, Charlie, so good talking to you all. Thanks for joining 5 News tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.